I can't believe that we're still doing this. It's been 5 episodes. 5 episodes of this, and all I do is risk my life to tell you about the truth, and you ignore me. Or worse, you call in the Eagle 500 kg bombs on me. I don't know why I continue to do this. Maybe I'm sick in the head, maybe I actually care about you Helldivers, but here you go. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the truth again. Hopefully you listen and wake up and smell the roses for what they are, Helldiver. Riddle me this. How is it that they created a mission for us, an order for us? They gave us an order, and that order was to take out 2 billion bugs. Not million, billion with a B. We were tasked with killing 2 billion bugs over the course of a weekend. And you monsters did it in 12 hours, allegedly. But here's the thing. We don't see those numbers. We're not the ones in control of the numbers. The only people who can actually see the numbers, the only people who actually know what happened is Super Earth. So what's to stop them from saying, wow, look at how powerful and great we are. We wiped out 2 billion bugs in just 12 hours when we were nowhere near that number. And you want to know how I know this is all made up? How I know this is all fake? Because when we, the people, started questioning it, when we went to Super Earth and said, wait a minute, these numbers don't seem right. Something's wrong here. Can you explain the numbers to us? They then say, oh, well, the automatons sabotaged our numbers and now they're down so no one can see them. Well, isn't that convenient for Super Earth that the second that we start to question something, it just magically goes down? Then riddle me this. We were killing bugs for 12 hours. 12 hours. That's not very long. And somehow in that 12 hours, the bots rallied and took like 20 planets? I don't care how efficient they are. I don't care how much they hate democracy. There is no way that they staged a full-on assault on multiple planets like this in 13 hours. It's just not possible. It was premeditated, and it was premeditated by your government. You know what else doesn't make sense to me? Since we're talking about all the things that don't make sense to me, why is it the Super Earth says we want to win this war? We want to equip our Helldivers with the very best, and we want to eradicate these democracy-hating bugs and bots from the universe. And yet, on some of these missions, I get dropped in with level 1 cadets who don't have access to the munitions they need to complete the mission. Why does a Helldiver need to survive a mission to get better munitions when we know the average survival rate is about 1 in 5? Maybe the average survival rate would go up if they had the proper armaments for the missions they're dropping in on. I know that, you know that, the government knows that. The only reason they don't do that is because they're thinning the herd. That's right, they're culling you. They're purposefully giving you the worst weapons because they want you to die out. Why do they want you to die out? Because you psychopaths can allegedly kill 2 billion bugs in 12 hours. If the government ever loses control of you Helldivers, if they ever lose control of all of us, they realize that they would be the ones in trouble, because there is no stopping a bunch of Helldivers getting together for one cause. We've proven that time and time again. But wait, what about the defense campaigns? Why is it every single time that we have defense campaigns from Super Earth, we can't win them? We've proven how deadly and effective we are. We've won multiple planets in a matter of hours, so why is it that we can't defend a planet when it's being taken over? I'll tell you why. There's somebody out there, a puppet master, who's pulling the strings. What we do doesn't matter. What we say doesn't matter. If they tell us to go do something, it's going to get done whether we do it or not. We're just a toy being strung along. There's a puppet master and he's pulling all the strings. Watch, if you do nothing, if you do absolutely nothing, you do no missions, you don't follow any orders, the world will still be there tomorrow. Our friends will still be there tomorrow. Nothing will change. The colors on the map might change. Super Earth might say, oh no, we're in danger. But do you really think we're gonna lose this war if there is a war at all? No, because the puppet master is just playing a game and you're feeding into it. And when you feed into it, they have more fun, which means that sometimes they have to do stuff like saying, you lost, but we didn't. We went and took back the planet. Nope, you lost. Too bad, sorry, you lost. We don't have to accept that loss. We can win by not playing the game. Don't feed into their ego, whatever this power trip is, and just refuse to do it. See what happens. See what happens, Helldiver. I have one more for you. I have one more thing for you today to prove to you that the government doesn't care about you at all. Did you read any of the new armaments and upgrades they gave you for your super destroyer? Did you read any of the information they gave you? They're not even trying to hide it from you anymore. They told you that they could upgrade your Eagle at the sacrifice of the safety of your Eagle pilot. Now, does that sound like a loving and wonderful super government? Or does that sound like an evil dictator who has no regard for your life? That's it for me today, Helldivers. I'm going to sign off, and I have to move to yet another location because there's going to be Helldivers busting down my door and throwing stratagems left and right any moment. So stay safe out there, and stay woke, sheeple.